This is How to Souls, and welcome back to our Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin walkthrough. My name is Rach, and I noticed last time that we ended up in things betwixt. We were talking about how to get Dark Night Stone or any other infusion stone that you may fancy, and it occurred to me that I never showed yous what happens at the end of the tutorial area. So this area here, I call it tutorial area. Does Dark Souls really have a tutorial? It's sort of trial by fire. But yeah, in the original version of this game, you could complete this whole area, including down here with these two ogres, like right at the start, and it was like pretty brutal, and it was in very like Dark Souls fashion. It was great. But they changed it for the PlayStation 4 version and beyond, and they've now put a statue here which requires a fragrant branch of yore to remove. So I noticed in our inventory, if you've been following this walkthrough, precisely, we've actually got 2 fragrant branches of yore, so I'm pretty cool using one just so we can tie this area off as like complete. So I don't think I would use like my last branch on it. I don't think we've got like massive amounts of things to use branches on at this stage in the game, but like it just is like kind of nerve-wracking using your last one, eh? Okay, so with that statue gone, we're free to go in here. We do have basilisks in here, which they do petrification, just like in Dark Souls 1, which will kill you in, well, I say kill you in one hit. It takes a while to build up the petrification. We have picked up the, like, petrify resistance ring. Do you know what? I'm a flippin' caster, so I'm literally just gonna cast, which is, you know, what we do as a caster. We cast. Make things easy for ourselves by taking stuff out before we get too close. Since the last episode, I have, just feel like I should say, I've reallocated my points. I've got much more points into attunement, which gets me more spell slots, gets me more cast speed, and gets me agility. So that's where I'm going to be getting all of my agility now. I've got 89. We're not really going to be in a position where we're anywhere near attacks, really, unless we mess up. As a caster, you're just you're miles away from everything, so you can get away with a little bit less agility. But yeah, we've got a pretty min-maxed stat spread now, I think, like for this character. So we go over here, we knock this down. Yeah, I'm really happy with where this build has gone. I was gonna like stay clear of just like, let's do a caster build in Dark Souls 2 because it's like, it's really easy, but it occurs to me, like I should be showing you the easiest way to play Dark Souls 2. We did melee for a bit and it was great and we had a good time and it is a great way to play. I love sword and board gameplay. It's actually like my favorite way to play Dark Souls. Sword and board. But caster, like all the spells are just so much fun to use. So easy. Look at this, just, he's gone. Sidestepping. So the real treasure in here that is worth trading a fragrant branch of yore for was that Estus flask shard that I just picked up from the ground there. So definitely worth picking up. That'll get us another cast of our Estus. Estus in this game is, well, it just allows you to explore longer before you have to retire to a bonfire or you die, I guess. So it's, you know, it's always good to have multiple casts. I'm just going to hang on to our Dark Orb casts here. We're going to stick to the left and get this branch down here so we can come back quickly. That's a wee shortcut back. Down here there are 2 ogres. You can only see one, but there is another one like round the corner. And once again, we're a caster, so we're going to be looking to cheese at any and all available opportunities. So we got our binoculars here. I'm going to... Oh, I thought I heard him for a sec there. I think I can hear. It's my own footsteps I can hear. So free. No, he's just that tiny bit too far away. I wanted to cheese. I wasted 2 orbs. Ah, fine. Right, so we'll go pull this one. The idea is we're nowhere near them. As soon as they get remotely close to us, we are backing away. Just unlock and watch where you're going. If you're very lucky, whoop, 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 whoop. You're very lucky, you'll be able to just fight one at a time like we have. The other one got a little bit stuck. So there we go. Right, okay, we've got the other ones getting a little bit too close to us, so we're just going to back away, run across this. They will not come across this bridge. You used to be able to, like, cheese them, that one of them would fall off the bridge, but they have fixed that, as far as I'm aware, with this version. I've never been able to get them to do it in this version. So our Dark Orb is doing bits! Plus, these are, like, quite early game enemies now, so That wasn't too bad. Not like the 4,000 souls. Not terrible. This has like, oh, flipping pursuer. God, I'm still not used to where the pursuer pops up. This like coffin here has like no bearing on actual gameplay, but it's got a funny little habit of changing your gender, which I think is a lot of fun. You go in it as body type B, you come out body type A. I should have dodged there. I don't know why I cast it there. I was thinking about being body type B. So we're gonna look to heal here. Get on the third attack here. We'll get a little cheeky heal in. There we go. The Estus in Dark Souls 2 is so hilariously painfully slow. The only thing with fighting Pursuer with low agility is that it's heckin' scary. Curse, man. Oh, that did so much damage. Oh my god. He should respawn so we can have another go at him if we want. I think the play when he does that cast is to run towards him. I just stood where I was. I think if you run towards him, none of those projectiles will come to you. Oh, look, I'm all hollow again. I actually think being hollow makes this armor set look better because it's kind of like I've got like green skin. Kind of looks cooler. I meant for that to happen because fashion. Because fashion, yeah. The ogres do not respawn, which is cool. You might be glad to hear that. But Pursuer should... Oh my god, I can't believe I missed that. That's so funny. Bit of a slow start to this episode, sorry. It's been a heckin' week, friends. It's been a heckin' week. Usually I like fighting Pursuer with shields. Oh, let's get those souls back. Let's get those souls back. There we go. The boss version of this... boss? The boss version of this enemy does not have hexes. The thing that just killed me there, the hexes. But the pursuing versions do, which I think is very interesting. It's like he gets more powerful after you kill him the first time. And the 12th time, like. He seems to be like super resilient to my Dark Orb, so we're gonna try using Great Heavy Soul Arrow. It's probably not gonna do more, I would say, with like 30 intelligence. It's quite a slow cast as well. 2, 4, 6, it's like basically the same. That's really funny. Yeah, so we're not like super well equipped. Let's try the mace. The mace doesn't do much. Okay, so I think when he does this, we'll like run towards him. Yeah, and like sort of hang out in his back. That's the play. Got hit by a few, but that's fine. We just like strafe around him. We get Twinkling Titanite, which was definitely worth doing because we can put that into our staff. Decent amount of souls as well. But yeah, this is the gender coffin, which I think is fantastic. I don't know if they brought this into Dark Souls 3. I don't know if they did actually. I think, oh no, because they have the character in Dark Souls 3 where you can just like change your appearance at any time. So now we're a man, but you can't really tell because the armor set looks the same. But some armor sets have different looks depending if you are body type A or body type B, which is interesting. I'm gonna go back because I missed my pigtails. But that's what the coffin does. It's it's a strange reward. Okay, we're back to normal and we're gonna head out now. We're gonna head back to the area that we were making regular progression on. In the last episode, we did Grave of Saints and we did the Gutter and we found ourselves in the Black Gulch. So let's head back there via a bonfire. Alright, party people, welcome to the Black Gulch. This area is very short, but very suck. Very short, but very suck. It's not good. Also, we're playing online, so I'm gonna not play online. One sec. Okay, look, we're offline. I don't mind playing online. I think that bloodstains can be helpful, messages can be helpful, co-op is helpful, invasions can be fun. I just don't want to play online for the walkthrough because it's long. Okay, we're offline. We're in the Black Gulch. It's very short but very suck. We're coining that now. That's how we describe the Black Gulch. We need a few things to point out here. The poison statues that were in the gutter are back and like tenfold. The tar pits that we can set on fire that have like items inside them, they are back tenfold. NPC invasions are here tenfold. You see what I'm saying here? It's like a small area, but it's full of suck. Another thing that'll be like super useful in this area is a torch for a few reasons. So we're gonna do a little rearranging here. I'm gonna have the torch in my left hand, so let's just pop our mace in our right hand because we've got the torch in the left. We'll need the mace. We're gonna destroy these statues as we go along, just like we did in the gutter, except it's way more important here. I mentioned in the last episode, but like it's more important in this one, but like these statues do not respawn if you rest at a bonfire. They only respawn if you die or if you use Homeward Bourne. So if you did want to just take your time, make your way through the area, or say you were like farming, because you can farm these tar pit creatures. The mace works really well here. It's got like a sort of low swing. Yeah, you can farm these tar creatures for Titanite chunks, which we may well do for leveling up our weapon. At this stage in the game, you want to have a pretty high level weapon. We've done, what, 1 Lord Soul? This is our second. Yeah, well, yeah, you're going to want to be doing decent damage for the next few bosses, put it that way. Next few areas. So I'm just like avoiding the tar pits for now, just trying to take out a few of these statues. It's quite slow going. You can use your like dark orb and get a few of them if you want. But it just, yeah, the point is it's like it's boring. Nobody likes doing this. I mean, I guess it's quite satisfying because they're a pain in the ass, so it's fun to kill them. Just want that one there that keeps flipping. Why can't I get it? Keeps flipping shooting me. I can't get it. Right, okay, right, we've cleared a little bit. Sorry, I'm getting frustrated already. This is a good start. If you stick to the right hand side and sort of like teeter over the edge, I believe it's here. We're teetering. I'm a little bit premature, I think. I think it's around, yeah, it's around there. Okay. There's a little bit we can drop off on the right, but it's not for a wee while. Oh my goodness. I don't have my poison ring on anymore. Maybe we should stick that on. Don't think it makes a huge difference, if I'm honest. But yeah, poison ring is on. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna like roll through here, set that on fire, and get grabbed from the middle of space. That is an unfortunate thing that Dark Souls 2 likes to do. It likes to grab you from space. So let's just take a little sippy here. I think we pulled the one from the other tar pit somehow. Yeah, that tends to be how that goes. So if you're fighting them and you have these statues spitting at you, it can become a bit much. So the idea is just getting rid of the statues. We can set them on fire. If we lead them through the fire, it kills them really quickly. And similarly, if you're like a pyromancer or you have fire arrows or something similar, it's a really effective way of killing these guys. They drop large Titanite shards and Titanite chunks. So high level, well, mid-level, I'd say mid-level. Mid-level upgrade stones for regular weapons. Not special weapons because they use twinkly Titanites. I am poisoned, but that's fine. We picked up a lot of poison moss in the last area, which I probably should have put on my bars by now. And there it is there. Oh my days, poison is so scary in this game. We don't have a lot of health since our respect. So we're just gonna keep that moss on there. Well. Yeah, this is fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's growling in the background. Just don't worry about it. I'm just gonna kill all the statues. Oh flip! I got like stunned. I don't know if you saw that there. That is another thing with the statues. If you're fighting something, it sort of like stuns you. It's a bad time. There we go. Okay, we're free to open this chest. On the subject of Dark Souls 2's like grab hitboxes, Oh, this has Shotel and Great Magic Weapon in it. Hey, so if you're a sorcerer with really high intelligence, you want to put Great Magic Weapon on your melee weapon, like, that's a great time. I love weapon buffs in these games. Always good time. You've got the versatility of a melee weapon, but with like magic damage on it. I love it. It's one of my fave things. I have a lot of fave things though in this game and others. Right, that ledge up there we can clear by getting this little drop down bit. Where was it? Just by the worm? Yeah, okay, so just by the worm, ignore the worm, we're coming back, drop off the ledge here. This door opens with the forgotten key. We're going to be getting that, but we're just going to drop down for now. That hollow looks like he should have loot on him, but he doesn't. So keep dropping down carefully. Invaded by Dark Spirit. Woodland Child Victor. I think he's up. He's up there. Why is he invading us? We're down here. He's not in this cave. Interesting. I actually don't know if he'll like drop down. But this cave has these two big giants in it. I'm kind of paranoid now in case that invader comes. So the giants will follow you like quite far through the cave, but they won't come all the way out. So you can sort of use that as a caster to hit and run to an extent. Also there's a room, if we can just sort of reset them a little bit here. Yeah, so they come as far as here. So if you're a caster, you can just, yeah, like, have at you. We're doing really good damage on them, actually. That's really good damage. And when you kill the second one, yeah, let's just do it this way. I'll show you the room that you can, like, run past them and sit in. Actually, yeah, let's do it now. So run, don't get hit. If you go into this first room on the right, they can't come in here. So you can sort of just like use it. I mean, it's perilous. There is like a pit in it, but you can use this room, or you can use the entrance tunnel to control them in that way. But there's only two. It's a big room, but it's dark, so we've got the torch, so that's helping us a lot. But we're just going to keep our distance, keep casting. And in my opinion, I think just kiting them to the tunnel is the easiest way. Kill the second one, you get Forgotten Key and the Soul of a Giant. The giants do respawn, but you only get the loot once. Soul of a Giant is very important, but more on that later on in the game. But you do not want to use... I don't think you can use... Can you? Oh, you can! Oh god, don't use these. They're very important. And you can tell that they're important because they're at the end of your list of items. Okay, they're nowhere near the souls that you should be using. Yep, it's nowhere near them, so don't use it, okay? But we'll talk about them when it's more relevant. But yeah, so you want to collect that. Forgotten Key will open... Did I say... I'm pretty sure I said Antiquated Key earlier. It's because I was thinking about Lost Bastille. But that is the Forgotten Key. That opens that door that we just dropped down from. We've got the Ring of Giants +1 and a Petrified Dragon Bone in there. So Dragon Bone for leveling up boss weapons. Some boss weapons really good in this game. Defender's Greatsword in particular. I love that weapon. Does its own lightning buff as well. Cool. And Ring of Giants. So this is poise. So if you're a melee build, if you're using your sword for like blocking, using your shield for blocking a lot, good. Poise is good. Poise is a wee bit broken in this game, but that's what that ring does. I'm actually gonna maybe go for reduction of enemy poise because I feel like Dark Orb does decent poise damage. No. Okay, I've changed my mind. Poison ring. I don't want to be poisoned. God, I can talk for Scotland on this game, man. I should make a YouTube channel. Okay, so back to this wee room. We have got, like, I don't think there's anything in these chests. I could be wrong, though. I'm so scared to roll here, man. Oh, there is. Okay, we've got, oh, silver talismans there. They're like, they disguise you. Good if you get invaded, I guess. They disguise you like a random object in the room. It's good if you're like really easily amused, like I am, and you're just like running around as a box. But it breaks when you're hit. Okay, this is not a shortcut. I guess this is just our way back, but it does get us up here. Like on this ledge overlooking where we were just fighting. Well, it's like beyond where we were just fighting. So you see the worm there? We've come from that way. I'm pointing with my torch. We've come from that way and now we're up here. So we're actually beyond where we were before. We have got an NPC invader after us. So I'm going to make a decision here. And we're probably going to want to just homeward bone. I think that is the play here. Oh, we can't homeward bone because I've got an invasion. Ah. Bombs. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that invasion was going to trigger all the way back there. This is not looking good. There he is. Okay, I'm going to just, we're going to run. I got shot. These worms are not going to let me go very far here. We're just going to run. Oh, wow, look at that. Wow. Wow, okay. We got away with it. Poison moss. Alright. Life gem. Let's make a stand. See if we can get some hits on Victor. Victor has got, he's blocking with his axe. We'll just see if we can reduce his poise. We have got a little enemy behind him that's coming fancying a wee go. Yeah, Victor's not very good at dodging, I guess. We might be able to get through this, actually. I still quite like casting at a shield because if you can break the stability, you get a real big window to attack. Hey, okay, so was that Victor? There's two of them. Yeah, Victor. Okay, Victor's down. I could be wrong here, but I think those invaders respawn. Yeah. We got his shield for killing him and a human effigy. You get a human effigy for killing invaders in general. Orma's shield is familiar for some reason and I don't remember why. Oh, it's Great Shield. Yeah, it's the one that's in like 2 halves. It's really cool. Something just died. I think something just fell off the edge because I just got souls randomly. Cool. Actually thought there's a part we can drop down before the Forgotten Key. Before we go to Forgotten Key, is it just outside the? Because Lucatiel is down here. I'm really sorry. Forgive my memory. Forgive my memory. There it is. Oh, guys, I went too far. I went too far. Yeah, there's a bit we can drop down just here, just down from the bonfire. And if we follow along, Lucatiel will be here. There she is. So we've been doing her storyline. We're going to continue to do that. You summon her for bosses. If she survives through the boss fight, her story is just great. It's so sad. It's very Dark Souls. So there she is.
My thoughts.
She's sort of losing herself.
What is
She recognizes us though, but she is unfortunately branded with the undead curse, loss of memory, turning hollow basically.
I would sacrifice. It shames me.
So she wants to go out with a bang. She's wanting to really like make something with her life.
Maybe we're in the moment.
Okay, we're just gonna do what we do with any Dark Souls NPC and just wait until she starts repeating herself, and then that's her story is gonna be continued from there. So from these things, remember I said there was an easy way to like get all these things down easily. It was just from dropping down there, finding Lucatiel, and then getting rid of them like that. You can just run through everything, but I find with this area, whenever I try and run through it, it doesn't go well. So I find it easier just to just did a little roll there just in case. I find it easier just to take my time. Kill things slowly. These guys have quite big dark resistance as well. He's just looking at me like, I can't believe you're sitting all the way over there, telling me with magic. Let's try a normal spell. Oh, that's even higher resistance. Mace. Mace at the base. Mace seems like the way. We don't have very many dark orbs left. Just get rid of these. So we can do boop, and then he does have like a few attacks. I don't think they're so scary if you just stick to the wall. Oh, we got scraps of life there. That was a hex. I did not pick these up earlier because obviously when you pick stuff up, you sort of stop to pick it up, which takes time, so we didn't have time. So we'll just let him do his thing there. Get a couple of hits. And then sort of back off, let him do his thing. Easy peasy. Yeah, mace is the way I would say. Okay, cool. These drop. Oh, dead again? That's another hex. Okay, so if you're collecting spells for whatever reason, get a few in here. Continue with killing the statues. I think it was the, yeah, it was like the leech that we pulled. Must have like fallen off the edge. Must have got pushed by the worms. That's fun. Before we go through this area, because there is another, there's another invasion. We're going to drop down here again. And we can open this door now. Using the forgotten key. This key also opens a door in the gutter, which gets you Havel's armor. If you did fancy that, you can go back for that. This is Dark Diver Grandol. Once again, we've met him twice now. We meet for the second time, he says. So you can't do anything with him. You can't join the Pilgrims of Dark until you meet him 3 times. So that's the second time. The third time's in Castle Drangleic, so that's not for a wee while. We're gonna have to just literally just go this way. Don't use a homeward bone. I know it's long, it takes time. But we're gonna have to go this way because if we homeward bone, all of the statues that we've destroyed will come back, which is not ideal. It takes time. Alright, okay. So we're back here. We don't have any worms, we don't have any statues. We've got leeches in the puddles though. Oh, well, actually, yeah, no, we've got tons of statues here. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna roll through the pools. Oh, those 2 are already gone. Let's just take a little poison moss. I already burned those pools. Let's go. Yeah, those statues over there are a pain. We're gonna want to stay away from them. Where are all my leeches at? Radiant life gem is kind of ironic, isn't it? You get poisoned so much, you need life gems constantly in this area. Ah, there we are. Okay, I'm gonna lead him through these puddles. Where did he go? Oh, he's there. Okay. So just there's things behind me. Oh no. Yeah, look at all that damage. Oh my god, he's just chilling in the fire. Ideal. Oh my. Nice. Okay. Ooh. Titanite chunk. Nice. Give me all those. Good for my mace. Okay. Stick to the right. And this is why if you only had 1 fragrant branch of yore, don't use it in things betwixt, but if you had 2, it was fair game, it was fine. I actually never handed in that Estus flask shard. We should do that sometime. But this is why we wanted to keep 1, because if we use a fragrant branch of yore here, we get a secret bonfire. There's a bonfire in this cave. And it's good for progression on the Rotten. If you're doing Lucatiel's quest and you want to make sure you get through the Rotten without Lucatiel dying, you're going to want to like quick run back to the bonfire. So here we go. Here's the bonfire. It's like it's such a short area, so having a shortcut to the boss feels a bit superfluous, but if you're someone that likes to know where everything is, there's that. So I only lit it, I did not rest at it. But if you did rest at it, the statues would not respawn. Okay, so maybe we do want to rest at it actually. Actually, that's a great idea. We do want to rest at it, yeah. We do. We're not going to travel though. Just rest, no travel. Gets us our dark orbs back. So, right. Okay. Do we want to pick off all these statues? Do we want to go straight? Well, there's the boss fog. Just gonna tell you now. That's the boss. There's Woodland Child Gully. Okay, so sugar. I mentioned there's 2 Woodland Childs. There he is. He's doing us a wee gesture. We're gonna fight him just in this bonfire room, or we're just gonna do this. I think if casting spells didn't cost stamina, casting would be like so OP. Oh my god, I love flipping casters, man. It's so easy. So Gully, as you can see, has the other half of the oh my god. Oh my god, incredible. I love life. I love Dark Souls 2. It's so good. Okay, he just like jumped off the edge. Love it. Love it. Love it. Why did he give me the shield? Oh. I thought he dropped the other half of the shield. I don't mind being wrong. I don't mind. I'm just gonna kill these. And we're gonna do this. I confess I don't remember which ones have the worms in them. That one, I saw one behind me, right. Just gonna lead him through the fire and the flames. Get him nice and warm. Oh, not myself though. Just them. Nice. It's so satisfying. They're so weak to fire. It's so fun. Ooh, fun fact. Oh, I don't know if I have like fire arrows. Maybe you have a bow if you're a bow character. Where's arrows? I don't know. There. Oh, I do have fire. Oh no, it's lacerating. If you shoot a fire arrow or like throw a fire bomb or fireball at the puddles before the worms come out of them, worms, leeches, whatever they are, they like just die in the puddle. They just like burn to death. It's really cool. Isn't burning to death fun? Oh, we rested, so Lucatiel should be here. Oh, I got mistaken. It's actually in the room with the bonfire. I thought it was just before the boss fog, but Lucatiel's summon sign is just by the bonfire. Oh, I'm not human. Oh, you can't summon unless you're human. Of course. Human effigy. Boop. Bootyful again. And there she is. There's like a babe. So a good rule of thumb, if you're trying an NPC quest that requires the NPC to like stay alive, is to clear out the area up to the boss fog and then summon the NPC. Just in case you summon them and they like go like flipping nuts on enemies for you, which a lot of the time that's what you want them to do. But they might lose tons of health and it's just not ideal. I forgot already which one had the thing in it. I was curious. I was so sure the woodland children invaders respawned. I was like pretty sure that they respawned. I was also pretty sure that there was a forlorn here. But I don't mind being wrong because I played the original Dark Souls 2 so much that I could just be misremembering. Okay, that's our trip back. We've got like that one leech there, might give you some issues on the way back, but that's our run back to the boss. There's one last thing, or maybe one last thing. This is such a good walkthrough. Just up ahead here, we're just gonna... Oh, I got grabbed. That's fine. I don't mind. I'm glad we didn't die though. Yeah, I'll never ever. Oh, I'm dying. I'm poisoned. I'm gonna die. Right, okay, I'm gonna die. I wasn't poisoned. It was fire that was hurting. Panic. It's really hard sometimes recording this on the fly. Like, I don't do post commentary on the walkthrough because I'd be here all day. But sometimes it's kind of hard. The brain takes a wee minute to catch up. Oh, careful here. Don't destroy the treasure chest because treasure chests are destroyable in Dark Souls 2. If you hit it enough, you'll destroy it and it will, you'll get nothing in the chest, you'll get rubbish. So instead of getting rubbish, you should be getting a divine blessing. I always forget to use them. But I believe that is it. That should be everything. Oh, I kind of want to just get these guys just to like, you know, got all of them kind of thing. Oh no. Oh. Give me that shard. Give me that large titanite shard. Yeah, bum. Oh god. That bit up here is where we dropped down after the forgotten key door A. Right, so we're gonna get Lucatiel. We're gonna go and do the Rotten. If you were looking to do the Rotten without any NPC summons, the fight is pretty much the same as if you did have a summon because the summon doesn't really do much in this fight. Hopefully she doesn't go off and die in a fire. That would be not ideal because we want her to survive so we can get her quest done. Whoever had the idea that the NPC summon had to survive and then gave them the brain of a grape, I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Anyway, right, we can get rid of this torch. We're done with this torch. We're gonna probably just use the staff for this. We're not going to do a ton of damage to the Rotten, but it's not a super hard fight. The hardest thing about this fight is not standing in the fire. It sounds really simple, but like it can be very easy when you're trying to avoid his attacks to back into the fire, and it does a surprising amount of damage. I'm personally happy with 5 Estus flasks, but maybe you want to rest so you have them all. Okay, right, here we go. Enter the mist. Right, this is the Rotten. You can cut off the Rotten's arms, both arms, left and right, the one that has the cleaver in it. I recommend cutting that off actually, because it means he won't have a cleaver to try and hit you with. You want to stay, actually close range is easier for this boss, whether you're a caster or not. It's easier to avoid his attacks, but we don't have super high agility, so I might still take clip damage. Like ranging this boss, like I mentioned before, and you end up like sitting in the fire a lot. If you back into a pool of fire, it's not a good time. So like close range, if you have a sharp weapon, I'm using a mace, which is a blunt weapon, so no dice. So we're just gonna stick to the, oh, that's a grab! Oh, this is gonna hurt, man. Oh, okay, I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay, we're gonna heal. Good start. We're just gonna stick to the side and try to roll through attacks. We're gonna try and keep him away from Luca. Okay. So close range. Oh, flip. Yeah, we're not doing a ton of damage here. What does the mace do? Mace also not doing a ton of damage. Let's try Great Heavy. We don't really want her to be tanking. There's a ring you can get from the cat in Majula. Oh, flip. Well, he's looking at me. That's what we wanted. Nice. If she dies, we're gonna have to throw because... Oh, she can't get hit by the grab. Oh, that's an AoE. So when you see that, just back off. Oh, will we just try and out DPS it? Lucatiel's gonna die. Just getting puked on. If we had a shield, we could like, oh, flip. Yeah, she's away. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to throw. Oh, but if I homeward bone... If I homeward bone, all the statues respawn. But that's okay, it's homeward bone or die. I guess we could quit out. Oh, quitting out would have been the ideal thing to do, actually. But you don't really think about that in the moment, do you? Yeah, quitting out would have... When you restarted the game, you would have been just outside the boss's fog wall. That's the play. If Luca dies and you're trying to do her quest, maybe you don't care about her quest, and that's totally fine. It does have a trophy, but maybe you don't care. Okay, so a couple things there. Yeah, Rotten has like big dark resistance, which is great because we just like completely respect dark. How can we get around this? So just by... Usually it wouldn't matter because we could just take our time. Yes, we do low damage, but just don't die, you know? But here there's sort of a sense of urgency with having Lucatiel. So there's a few ways we can approach this. I'm pretty sure I'm correct about the homeward bone respawning the statues. Yeah, oh, it feels good to be right about that. Excuse me. But yeah, okay, so one way we can try and avoid this is if we go back to Majula. I actually have enough souls to level up, so we're going to do that as well, just while we're here. And I've got an Estus Flask shard to give to the Emerald Herald to increase our
Is
heals.
that a
Yes, I found a shard.
However,
Bear seek. Let's hand that in the now. If you have any other like sub weapons, like for example something that does like piercing, is that slashing, or is it thrust or pierce? Anyway, anything other than a freaking mace, something that's gonna cut off an arm, that'll do a lot better against the Rotten. Or if you have like pyromancy, well, not pyromancy, sorry, sorcery and minicles. But yeah, we're not the correct build per se for this boss, but it's fine. We can definitely do it, but the problem is doing it fast, you know? What are we leveling up here? Boys, we've only got 30 in faith, like that's decent. We want to try and level them up equally, so because we can get a point in both, we'll do that. And we'll go for... That's pretty much all we want to level. We've got 5 slots, which I maybe want to make 6. So we'll do that as well. Okay, that's our points done. Our Etis shard done. I have spent all my souls. I'm up. Leb. I got like tunnel vision. I'm like, ooh, I can get 3 levels here. Let's go. Levels don't really mean a lot when you get to around about level 89. They start to mean a little bit less. We've got really good damage, really. This will set us up for the rest of the game. We're going to speak to Kitty Cat. Sweet Shalquar sells an item that might help us. It's called the Red Eye Ring, which we're going to need 6,700 souls for.
Nothing's...
Okay, so with the money, we're buying that. Red Eye Ring, easier to be detected by enemies. So this is used in co-op when you're the one that wants to be tanking. So I found it particularly useful if you're helping a friend through the game. I don't know why I closed that door there, that's quite funny. If you're helping a friend through the game and they're not so confident, maybe they're playing a caster or something, and you've got a nice big shield and you're just ready to help them out. Also, it looks kind of badass as well. It gives you like this red eye kind of pursuer type thing. It's kind of cool. It looks particularly good with the... Did I pick up the... Oh, I didn't. There's like a helm. It's got like a skull on it. It looks really cool. I don't remember what that is. Anyway, fashion, but also function. So we're going to see if this just makes the rotten go for me rather than Lucatiel. I'm going to equip a shield. I know, guys, I know. Just to try and negate some damage. My health is very low. I don't have a lot of health. I've got like flipping 1100 health. So got a little shield equipped. And we're still going to probably use the Dark Orb. Right, this is the plan. It's plan B. Plan A, we just didn't have enough damage. Plan B, let's see how it goes. But your plan B might be just using a different weapon to try and kill him faster. Mine says this. It might be worth pointing out if you're ever in a situation where you can recognize the reason why you are doing little damage to a boss, or like if you ever have like any issues and you're like, Rach, what am I doing wrong? Is my build wrong? I'll be able to tell you like right away, oh, you're using dark magic against the rotten. It's just not going to do much damage. Do you know what I mean? So if you ever have anything like that, like I love it. Like I really love it. Why do you think I make these videos? Like I would love to chat about it in the comments. Or if you want to DM me on Discord. I think Discord, my DMs are open. But my Discord is just don't rage quit. I've got a server as well. It should be in the cards. It should be in the description. Anyway, yeah, I just love Dark Souls, so if you want any help with anything, I'm happy to help. Right, okay, we'll try this again. We'll try with the Red Eye Ring. Summon Lucatiel. I did literally the opposite of what I said you should do, and that was I didn't clear the way to the boss before summoning her. But let's see how she gets on. She should follow us. Hopefully we can get to the boss without being poisoned. There we go. She's coming. Hopefully she doesn't get poisoned. Come on, Lucatiel. Come on. Right. Oh no, she's she's so dumb. I think she's poisoned, man. Right, okay. Went through the fire, it's fine. Right, so stick close to him. Yeah, she's poisoned. That's yeah. Stick close to him. Bait an attack, we can back off after the attack. She's taking so much damage. Is she in the fight? Is she behind? Excuse me, I have red eyes. Look at me, don't look at her. Don't look at Luca. Don't look at Luca, look at me. She's in the fire. Oh, she's so flippin' dumb. Actually, I don't think she's taking any damage from the fire. So if you have high enough agility, either via adaptability or attunement, then you can comfortably roll through all of the Rotten's attacks. You want to roll the opposite direction, whoa, to the one. So if he's swiping left, you want to roll right. Oh, I blocked that. That wasn't the best idea, but we got away with it. Oh, he puking! He puking on Lucan! Yeah, he's just totally forgot about me. This is the thing, you do have to stay like, oh, stay relatively close for the ring to work. Threat is a weird one in this game. That is a thing as well. Let's just have a heal. We'll let her take damage. Take aggro for a second. Yeah, threat is weird in this game. It's not based on who does the most damage per se. It's like who's the most aggressive. Because I'm definitely doing more damage than Lucatiel. Oh, I can't believe he would do that to my baby. She's gonna go down, man. Let me see if I can put myself in the way. Yeah, balls, man. Okay, oh, she survived. She survived. If we can get him just to not turn around. Oh, Luca! Oh, right, okay, let's see if this works then. Need to wait for her to be vanquished. There we go. Okay, so again, problem is losing aggro and just not doing enough damage. So, but we were quite close. We were close that time. I think that strat will be fine. We'll just try again. So quitting out just pops you right at the boss fog. We've obviously lost all of our spell casts, so probably gonna have to go back and rest personally, just because I'm a caster. I can't really do much without dark orbs, so I'm gonna have to go back and rest. But that's okay. If you're a melee character, you won't have to. You can quit out. But I will have to do this. But we didn't die. So because we didn't die, we don't have to use another human effigy. So it's still, I think it's still worth if you can get fast at quitting out. Like as soon as, like you have to wait until she properly dies, it'll take a minute. And then quit out. Then at least you save a human effigy. So. Right, I wonder if we can take this slow and she won't get poisoned. I bet you she still gets flipping poisoned though. Should I like see if I can like destroy these? I bet you 350 she still manages to get poisoned. Oh no, okay, oh, well I owe you £3 and £50, okay? My shield did nothing on that last fight. Anyway, right, okay. Let's try again. She's got full health this time. That could be all it takes. Just try not to get her poisoned. Red Eye Ring should do a few wee bits. It's not completely foolproof. Just make sure we're always there so he doesn't turn round. Oh, we've got pretty good agility actually. That was a good dodge. So we're kind of I can speak, I promise. We're prioritizing being near him, being in front of him. Even though he's still kind of turned around and went for Lucatiel. There we go, he's a bit confused. We're taking a bit longer this way, but it means she's a bit safer. A bit. I wonder if threat is just so broken in this game that even this ring doesn't work. As long as we're not standing in the same place, because if I dodge an attack and then it hits her, we don't want that. I hate grabs. Oh, sugar. Oh, that hit me. Oh, wow, my health, man. I thought I was out of range of that, but I guess not. That was very lucky. I should have died there. Oh, she's gonna get hit right there. I wonder if we just, like... Oh, here we go. He's coming for me now. That was good. Ranging that was good. I'm sorry, that looked really funny from my... where I'm standing, Luca. That looked really funny. Just like... give you a little punch, man. Okay, yeah. Focus on me. Leave my girlfriend alone. He's gonna go down this time. That's good. We had better tanking this time. Don't think the damage was better. My damage was worse, if anything. Definitely, he was definitely facing me a lot more often. Hey, and Luca has survived. That's what we wanted. Okay, sorry that took a little bit longer than it should have taken. I just really wanted to show you Lucatiel's quest. It's just a really nice part of the story of Dark Souls 2. Okay, so we've got 30k souls, which is another couple levels. And we have got the Soul of the Rotten, which in New Game Plus will turn into the soul of, who becomes the Rotten? Is it the Four Kings soul that becomes the Rotten soul? Anyway, you get different souls in New Game Plus, which is kind of cool. Right, we want to get this shiny here, or is it that one over there? There's a, I think it's this one. It's a fire seed for leveling up your... Yeah, fire seed for leveling up your glove. Fire does so much damage, but it's fine. And that's the only shiny in this room. Yeah, so to continue, it's a wee passageway through the fire just there. We want to go to the right. Get this chest. I think it's a fragrant branch of yore. Or it's bone dust, something like that. Oh, it's petrified something and simpleton spice. Okay, so not super useful for us, but don't leave any stone unturned, you know. At the end of the path is something very interesting. So we've got the primal bonfire there. So we light the primal bonfire. There's 4 of these. This is now our second. And up ahead we have... I don't know what to call this sort of flipping Gwendolyn type monolith thing here. Examining this takes you to the Crown of the Sunken King DLC. I mixed them up. We're going to do the DLC areas much later on. It would just be easier, in my opinion, to tackle the base game and then do the 3 extra areas. Okie dokie, so returning to the Farfire, that's us done with Black Gulch. You want to make sure, right, your checklist for Black Gulch, Rotten, obviously, Lucatiel if you're doing her quest, Forgotten Key to get Dark Diver Grandel for the Pilgrims of the Dark quest. So that is tied to the Dark Lurker boss. So you want to make sure you do that if you don't want to miss that boss. And that's pretty much Black Gulch done. It was, like I said, it was short, but it's painful. Short but suck. We're going to head back, spend these souls, and I'll let you know what's coming up next time. We'll pop these into attunement. I must be super close to 6 slots. Okay, here's a recap just of the progress that we have made so far. So we have 2 primal bonfires. We have done the Sinner's Rise, we've done Lost Sinner, that's 1. And now we've just recently done Black Gulch, so that is 2. Hey, our other 2 are from the Iron Keep. We accessed the Iron Keep via Harvest Valley and Earthen Peak and then Iron Keep. But we haven't done Iron Keep yet. I like to leave Iron Keep until last of the 4 because it sucks. But now that we're a caster, it might not be so bad. And also we have the Brightstone Cove Zeldora, which we can get to from the Shaded Woods. Did I not go through to Doors of Pharos? Oh, sorry guys. We actually have a small area called Doors of Pharos. It's similar to the Grave of Saints, where we met the Rat Covenant, lots of Pharos lockstones to open. It joins the Shaded Woods onto Brightstone Cove. So we've got Doors of Pharos to do. We also have another side area that comes off of Huntsman's Copse, and it's called the Huntsman's Copse side area. It's got another boss in it called the Executioner's Chariot. So we didn't do Chariot. That's maybe one of my favorite bosses in this game. It's like a puzzle boss. It's so silly. It's like it can be infuriatingly difficult as well. So that should be fun. So let's have a little like sort of side quest episode next episode. We'll do the Chariot. We'll do Doors of Pharos. And then coming up in future, we've got Brightstone Cove, we've got Iron Keep, and then with the 4 primal bonfires rekindled, we're able to then continue to Castle Drangleic into the... I would say we're in the mid-game now. Castle Drangleic onwards is like end-game. So there's a few areas after Drangleic Castle that are really annoying. And then we've got DLC. So yeah, that's how the game is shaping up so far. I hope you're enjoying the walkthrough. If you are, you can give it a like, and if you're like just, you know, a good person, you could give it a like anyway, even if you're not enjoying it. Although I question, if you're not enjoying it, you're probably not still here. So thank you for watching. Subscribe for more Dark Souls 2 walkthroughs, all kinds of Souls content. Just love these games, and I feel like I want to share that. And yeah, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.